You're watching a Pie Piper tutorial video. Today we're going to be making cinnamon, butterscotch and apple pie. To start off with, we're going to make the base, and we need 195 grams of plain flour, 50 grams of granulated sugar, a pinch of salt, 113 grams of unsalted room temperature butter, half a teaspoon of cinnamon and one large egg. Let's get started. Take your butter and place it in the mixer and beat it until it's soft. Scrape it in like this. This will make a noise. Next thing is to add your sugar. Tip that in and beat it into the butter until that's also incorporated and fluffy. Next I'm going to add the egg. Just drop it in carefully and then beat until that's just incorporated. Next step is to add the flour, salt and cinnamon. In goes the flour. Put it all in. Salt was just a pinch. Cinnamon, half a teaspoon. That's starting to come together, so I'm going to start to use a spoon now to help it on its way. I'm just scraping the dough off now so that I can mix it in a bit better using a spoon. I'm going to take a piece of cling film and just put it on the work surface to tip the dough into. Just bring it together, quite sticky. I wouldn't touch it with my hands. To tip it onto the cling film, and then I'm going to use the cling film just to bring it together because it is quite sticky, and that'll rest in the refrigerator. So, the pastry for the apple pie has been in the fridge and has firmed up nicely. So let's open it and have a look at it, shall we? I'm going to flour the table first. Make sure the pastry doesn't stick when I roll it out. Try and form it into a round shape first. Makes it more even when you're rolling it out. Use your tin as a guide. That's just about going to be enough. Don't worry about a few holes, you can patch those up. Ease the pastry down into the tin. Use a knife to trim the edge. And a little bit of pastry just to patch in the middle. Make sure none of this filling escapes. And there you are, that's your pastry case ready. So, ready to put the pastry case in the oven. I'm just going to prick the base. Line it with a piece of foil. Weigh it down with some baking beans to stop the base coming up. This is called baking blind. And I'm putting it into a 200-degree oven. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what you need for the filling for the apple pie. 3 medium-sized cooking apples, 13 grams of butter, 35 grams of granulated sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. First I'm going to peel and core and slice the apples. Now I'm going to take a pan and add the butter and the sugar and cinnamon to it to melt. First we'll add the butter and the cinnamon and sugar. Now add the apples and let those cook down till softened. Once the apples are cooked, you just need to give them a little bit more of a mash. So, the butterscotch topping for the apple pie. That's 200 grams of condensed milk and 75 grams of light muscovado sugar. Mix those together and whisk. So we're going to complete the apple pie now. Got the pastry base and we're going to fill it with the apple mixture. So we've allowed these to cool a little bit. Just spread that evenly over the base. And then the butterscotch tapping over that. Smooth out the topping and that's ready to go back into the oven. Oven at 177 degrees. Lovely apple pie, now's the time to try it. Delicious.